Start with your knees on the floor, ball out in front of you a little bit so that you can just touch it with your fingertips. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your weight into the ball, push the ball out, keep a neutral spine as far as you feel comfortable going. Exhale and come back up. The two biggest mistakes I see are not bringing your hips with you and letting the hips sink down and back arch as we do the movement. So not bringing your hips with you would look something like this, where again, you're leaving the hips where they are and you're not really bringing them with you as you do the rollout, right? What we want to do is keep a neutral spine, keep the hips extended, keep the core braced, and we want to roll out and bring the hips with us. The second mistake is just letting the hips sink, kind of your hips hump the floor at the bottom, and having a little bit too much arch in the lower back. And that can look something like this. As you go out, you kind of just letting the hips sink down like this. And sometimes that can be something where you just cue yourself to brace a little harder, maybe tuck the chin, or it can just be that you bit off more than you can chew and you rolled out too far. Because if you do bite off more than you can chew, and as you're rolling out, you realize you're not quite strong enough to hold that position, you will catch yourself going into this position here. And so it's not the end of the world. Sometimes you just need a little bit more of a brace, maybe a little bit of a chin tuck. And sometimes you just need to stop the range of motion a little bit sooner. It's totally fine if you aren't ready for, getting to this point right here and coming back up. But what you are ready for is maybe doing something like this and working your way up to this, and then working your way up to this, and slowly but incrementally increasing the range of motion as you feel ready for it. Now you can also do this with an ab wheel or with a barbell, and I'll put up 2 videos showing those variations now. While I do like it with the Swiss ball, all 3 of them work wonderfully. And at the end of the day, you're doing the same thing.